Protocol. They recently finished quite a big raise, and I've got their founder, Bruce Pon, with me. Bruce, Ocean Protocol, lots of hype here in Berlin. What's all the hype about?
Berlin is one of the centers of the world for deep tech and blockchain.
Tell me more about the Berlin cryptocurrency scene.
It's awesome. It started with one little bar accepting Bitcoin, and since then it's been a center of innovation with Ethereum, with IOTA, with Ocean Protocol, and a whole bunch of other interesting projects.
Now, speaking about hype, there's been a lot of hype around Ocean Protocol. What is Ocean Protocol?
Ocean Protocol is a decentralized data and services sharing platform. We started it because we realized that a lot of data was siloed. It was kept in Facebook and Google, and it wasn't being shared for purposes that people wanted it to be, solving problems like disease, making autonomous cars safer, and also putting a price on the data so that individuals could take control of their data.
And how does Ocean Protocol solve the problem?
Ocean Protocol, at the most fundamental level, has a proofing system of making sure data is available and then capturing transactions on how that data or service has been used.
Let's talk about a practical example of how healthcare can use Ocean Protocol in its journey to solve or create cures for diseases.
Sure. If you look at medicine and research, typically that research is stored in hospitals or universities, and when the data is collected on whatever disease, the cancer or Parkinson's or what have you, it has to stay in that hospital because of privacy for patients and such. Ocean Protocol allows for that data to be shared in either in an anonymous way, processed in an anonymous way, so that people can share their data across border or borderless and get compensated using Ocean tokens while respecting privacy, security, and patient rights.
So in this case, the hospital would be the data supplier. Who would be buying the data?
It can be any researcher who around the globe who has AI algorithms, people who are trying to solve the problem in places where maybe they don't have enough data, but they have the best algorithms.
Now, Ocean Protocol is actually a collaboration or a partnership of BigChainDB and the data exchange in Singapore, right? Tell me about the relationship.
We started writing about how you could use combine data, blockchains, and AI in 2016. We did a prototype with Toyota Research Institute. We presented it at Consensus in 2017, and then DEX, based out of Singapore, reached out to us because they were a centralized data exchange.
But into the blockchain, and all of a sudden you've got this decentralized database.
Correct, and you have control of the data or the service in the hands of the person who, or the entity that owns it, and they can control access. From our side, we have, of course, the protocol and blockchain knowledge from 5 years ago when we were one of the very first blockchain startups in the world.
You were one of the very first blockchain startups here in Berlin.
So one thing that's making me sad, and hopefully this doesn't continue, is there's obviously a lot of other areas for crypto startups, and to hear about Berlin, it's great. I'm happy for Germany, but at the same time, I really hope a bunch of Americans don't end up leaving the US to go to other countries due to regulations from our government. So it would be a travesty. About Ocean Protocol, I really like this idea. This is probably a project I would invest in just because, and like I said, I haven't done any investing into Ocean Protocol yet, but I will definitely consider it because for me, I'm really against the big monopolies, Facebook, Google, and you know, one of the main reasons I like to invest in cryptocurrencies is the idea that it's going to help promote decentralization. I really am against centralization because obviously there's a lot of abuse of power, and projects like this, it's okay for me to lose some money. I wouldn't even mind if I lost money on this because the overall idea, and like I said, I think I'm still not going to put any money right now. I'm going to actually do a lot more due diligence and obviously do a lot more research before I do it. But projects like this is where I'm okay with losing some of my money because I just think of it as charity. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think about the project, and I will talk to you guys soon.